Hey guys, Holly Haven here
I'm Andy Haven
with the Haven Home team here in North Texas. And we're here today with the February 2024 market update. And we've been telling you guys that this was going to happen, and I think we were right. Our numbers are going to prove it today.
Yeah, we're seeing something a little bit different than we've been seeing over the past couple of months, but I think our predictions are coming alive.
Yep. So do you want to start with Dallas?
Yeah, so we will start with Dallas January 2024. Again, as a reminder, we go off of the numbers of the previous month so that we have an entire 30 days, 29 days, 31 days, whatever the days may be, of data that we can go off of. So for Dallas and January, our average list price was $666,000. This is up over $100,000 from last month. Our sales price to list price ratio is right at 98.2%. This is down a little bit from last month, but nothing to be concerned about. We are up in days to sell, right at 49. This is pretty common and not an issue. We do see this once houses have been on the market through Christmas. They do sit just for a little bit longer. Number of new listings, we're up at 1,200. This is great. We're up from 800 in last month. So we're seeing an additional 400 new listings from last month. And then expired listings, we are right at 1,000, which again is great. That will continue to go down over the summer months just because we start to sell a little bit more inventory, and expired listings just aren't as common in the summer.
Yeah, I think this is indicative of exactly what we've been expecting moving into 2024. We've seen interest rates come down. We're seeing a lot of first-time buyers get back in the market, and we're seeing some of those listings that set over the slower fall and Christmas holidays actually start to move now or go back on the market. So I know we had a lot of people take their house off at the end of the year. They're starting to come back on the market as we move into the spring months. So I think these numbers are just going to continue to get better over the next 3 to 6 months for sure. I think that's what we can expect across the board. So let's look at Frisco. We are up to $910,000 as the average list price in Frisco. That is up a little bit from last month, about $9,000. And we are still at that 98% sales to list price ratio, which means 98% of the homes basically are going for the full list price, or we're going at 98% of that list price. We are at 50 days to sell, which is about the same as last month. We have 231 new listings, which is double what we had the month prior, and we had 197 expired listings, which is down from 469 last month. Again, all indicative of what we're seeing across the market, and same as what we saw in Dallas. So we always give kind of our disclaimer on Prosper and Celina because they are different. So what is that?
Yeah, so in Prosper and Celina, we have a ton of new growth, a ton of new builds, new build neighborhoods, lots of inventory homes. So the problem with this is it does kind of affect our numbers, especially after December and January, because once that happens, builders try to offload their inventory, they decrease prices, they offer incentives, stuff like that. So our average list price does start to go down over these few months, but they will come back up. So right now for the month of January, it was at $977,000, only went down by $1,000 from last month. Nothing too crazy, but we didn't see a huge hike this month. For sales price to list price ratio, we are down to 96.3. Again, this is because builders are offering incentives, they're dropping their prices, or they've had their property on the market for 195 days, and now they've dropped it $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. That's just how it happens with new builds. Days to sell up to 97, which is up from 69 last month. Again, this is because of inventory homes, builders putting all of their MLS listings before the homes are even built. It just causes a little bit of a shift in the numbers.
Yeah, and we have those slow months. November, December, January are traditionally our slower months, so we expect those days on market to be a little bit higher this time of year.
Number of new listings are up to 116, up from 31 last month, and then our expired listings is down, which is great. We're at 81. Last month was almost 200. So Prosper is looking great. We're going to see these numbers get better over the next few months, but this is pretty common. We're going to see this with Celina. So
yeah, absolutely. So Celina, as we've said, similar, lots of new construction. We are at a $735,000 average list price. That is right at the highest we've had, or close to, no, sorry. Last year at this time, we were at 809. Right? So that's a pretty good kind of year over year. We can compare a little bit. We expect our spring months to be busier in 2024 than they were in 2023. So we think these numbers are just going to continue up. We had a 98.5% list to sell price ratio. That's up a little bit from last month. 70 days average to sell, exactly what we would expect, even a little bit lower than maybe what we would expect this time of year. We had 159 new listings. which was more than or almost double what we had last month. And we were at 115 expired listings, down from 239 last month. So all of these numbers, guys, this is exactly what we've been anticipating, which means we think that March, April, May, and June are going to be crazy months.
Yeah, I even think that we might be pushed back a little bit to July and August this year,
Could be.
just because of the interest rates and the fact that it's an election year. People are going to try to get in right before November. That's just what typically happens, no matter what the circumstances on election years. That's typically what we see. Other than that, I think the market is actually looking great. We're picking back up. If y'all know anybody looking to lease any homes in the area, buy any homes in any of North Texas, we can go all over the Dallas area. And sellers, we're looking for sellers as well.
Yeah.
We have a few new properties coming up in the next few weeks and months.
Yeah, we have some really great luxury homes coming on the market. And we still have some great starter homes available. We would love to chat with you guys, be a resource, be a guide for you, help you plan if today's not the day for you to buy, but you want to buy sometime in the next 12 to 24 months. This is the best time to start the conversation, really start to plan, know what to anticipate, and we're here to help.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let us know. We did want to go ahead and shout out today where we are at. We are at the Little Wooden Penguin in downtown Celina. They're very gracious to let us shoot in their facility. So if y'all ever want a beer, some wine, what do they have?
Food trucks too.
Yes, they have wine-based margaritas as well.
Yeah,
So if
this
you ever
place
want to
is
give it a try.
awesome. We love it. Definitely stop by, show them a little love, tell them we said hello, and otherwise like, comment, subscribe, share our YouTube channel with your friends.
And we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, bye guys.